Hello, everybody. Welcome to CripChat, your weekly podcast for everything disability. Today, I have with me Jonathan Shar, Ibby,
Hello.
and David
Hello,
C,
everyone.
and myself,
Hello.
David D.
Hello, everyone.
How are we
Welcome
today?
back. We've had quite a break among us, but we are now back. And for those that want to, leave a comment, contribute to the podcast, please do so in the comments. So today we're going to be talking about scams. Now, as everyone's well aware, we've been having scams more frequently, more I guess higher than usual. A lot of fraudulent activities being happening around us. And so,
Since,
for our
since,
fellow podcasters, have you ever been involved in a scam? And if so, how does it make you feel? David D, what are your thoughts?
well, I've been scammed before, but
I have as well. What about you, Cunningham?
Uh, yeah, but I found out who they were at the end, and I got them back.
Oh, that's awesome. What about you, Jonathan?
I've been taken advantage of
Yeah, I
what
have been
I
as well.
would call it a scam.
That's not good.
well,
That's not good.
if we're taken advantage of and being scammed are two very similar things, but
But I guess overall, though, it's the same thing. You're being scammed either way.
yeah, but very similar, but
Mm-mm.
sort of being taken advantage of is usually something that you do right in front of you,
Yeah.
and you understand you probably have knowledge of it happening, and it's up to you to stop it.
You got a point there. That's a very good point, David. But I want to go back to Cunningham. So, Cunningham, you found out who it was and you got it all, figured out. Tell us, what was the process? How did you do it?
Uh, well, one sec. Let's have a quick drink. Hold that thought for a second.
All good.
Okay, so basically, like it occurred on a dating app I was using at the time.
Oh, yeah.
And this person basically tried to pretend there was someone else that they were not.
Oh,
And so
that's
basically,
not
I got
good.
to. So after they did it to me, I actually asked them. I said to them, "Why are you lying to us? And why would you want to do that?" And they said, "Well, that's because I'm not sure I could actually get anyone to date me if I actually told them the truth." And I said, "Well, I said lying to the world is actually far worse than telling the truth."
Mm,
So
yeah.
I felt used at the time. I felt he actually mistreated me and didn't give me the full facts of
Yeah.
what he was trying to do. So yeah.
No,
it's a re-
that's, yeah.
it's very distressing when it happens to you because you feel so violated and so used, and it's rather it's quite painful.
That's a very good point. It does make you feel violated. It does make you feel used, and it's simply just a waste of your time. If
And
they're
that's
not
it.
serious, then why would you go on these dating apps anyway?
Well, yeah, exactly.
But I
That's
think
right.
you're leaning more towards catfishing. So catfishing
Yeah,
is pretending to be someone you're not on this dating apps and whatnot.
yeah.
Nah, that's yeah. Look, it's awful. It's awful, David. Lucky, I guess you got to the bottom of this. I myself have been involved in a scam, and the funny thing about my story is that it was happening in front of me, like right in front of my eyes. Like, so I was at work in my office, and then I get an email sent to me from my myself actually, asking me, that I've carried out this transaction, and that I just need to follow up on your details, and your name is such and such and such and such. Can you please confirm your credit card details? And I
Yeah.
don't remember purchasing that thing that was listed, and then so a lot of suspicion happened, and then so I got to the bottom of it. I changed my email password right away because they were using my email address to try to get some, I guess, money out of me. Lucky I
Yeah.
caught it, at that point in time. So what I did
Mm.
quickly was, change my password. So it's good to always be aware of, what's happening around you. Make sure that you always keep like a transaction or just like a diary. If
Yeah.
you do
Absolutely.
forget from time to time of all transactions that you've made and or I guess subscriptions that you're with. Yeah, look, I'll go back to you, David D. Tell us about your experiences being involved in a scam.
Well, I was waiting for something over the post. I bought something through the post,
Mhm.
and people were like they were telling me what's good to confirm my actual card number. I put it in, then all of a sudden money came out of my card.
Ooh,
Then
wow.
Mm.
what I did was straight away I went straight to the bank, called the bank. So this is what happened. What do I
Mm.
do here? They go, we're gonna try to refund you this, get this back, and we're gonna have to
Mm.
change your card number.
Yeah, yeah, very important.
And you gotta get a new card number, a new card.
Yeah, exactly. But that's the
So,
scary
but,
thing, There's scams happening all around us, like every day. It's getting more frequent.
see, ever since COVID and everyone's on computers
Yep.
and everyone's on technology, now people are getting scammed here and there because we've
Mm.
got access. They've got access to accounts, and everyone's accounts are on computers, on phones, and on like at the tip of their fingers on the internet. Internet is very. The world is a very small place with the internet.
Oh yeah,
Mm. Yeah.
that's true.
So you got to be
That's
careful
true.
who you give your details to and who you don't,
Mm.
because some people can know your details, but they don't know your password, or they don't know your
Yeah.
account number or your card
Yep.
number.
Exactly.
Sometimes they ask you just to actually to confirm it, to confirm things, and you accidentally put your details in, but they don't know it. Now they have it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's right, David. Like people often don't know everything about you, but they try to work. They try to do everything they can to get that missing information. So yeah, just being vigilant and just be cautious. It's very good. It makes
Yeah.
yeah. Look, when you're involved in a scam, it makes you feel violated. Like David
Yeah.
Lark Cunningham said, it makes you feel like yeah, it does. I guess lower your self esteem and your confidence as well, and
Also,
that trust is gone.
Mm.
I've heard of another scam someone did to someone I know.
Mm.
They ask them if they've had the payment done, a payment from the government, and she goes to her, no, I haven't got it. She goes, you can get it again, and so some support payment, and then she helped her get it. Instead, what she did is her payments from the government weren't going to her anymore. They're going to the lady.
Oh
Wow.
no!
So
Yeah,
she
look,
helped her
people.
change. She did her all the stuff for her on her phone, but it went straight. Her all of her payments started going to the lady. They helped her,
Wow,
so
wow.
she changed her account number to hers.
Yeah, yeah. That's very look. It's good that you actually brought that up because people of the older generation, people of old age, are the most easiest targets, especially because they're not, I guess, very advanced with their technology, and so they're very vulnerable people that you can easily, I guess, get their account information.
Being manipulated,
Of course,
being
of course,
manipulated.
of course. So we got to be very careful, for our grandparents, for our elders. We need to have that, I guess, care and support
Oh,
for them so they don't
and
get
people
hacked.
with disabilities too,
Mm,
and people with disabilities because some people don't know how to do it because
for
they need
sure,
help.
for sure, for sure. Thank you for bringing that back, yeah, to the disability, I guess, group. People with disabilities often get violated, often get, put into these, I guess, problems. Over to you, Jonathan. What has your experience been like with scams?
when I feel depressed, I'm more susceptible to scams.
Hmm. Yeah, look, it's good. It's good that you said that, Jonathan. Often, when our mental health is low or we're having mental health issues, we don't tend to think, or we just do whatever I guess people tell us to do, and so we often fall into the trap of getting involved into these scams. I've been in that position. Yeah, look, from time to time. After spend I guess money on things that I didn't need. And so that's why it's very important that you need to be very cautious, be aware of where your money is going, so that you don't,
Yeah,
get involved in these scams. Because the problem with scammers is once they see you as an easy target, they'll keep coming again and again and again. They'll keep approaching you from time to time. They'll be like, oh, this person, he does whatever I tell him to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep doing it. But there is a big scam that is happening around us.
the operators have
Yeah, the Optus. For
Yeah,
those of you
well,
who are with Optus, just be very careful. Yeah, David.
yeah, if you're with Optus, be careful. So people are sending messages saying that they're from Optus. We've got to make sure this is that. Then what's your account number? And then they're trying to get people's account numbers instead.
Yeah, but there's hackers that apparently have access to your information and
Yeah,
are
but
threatening to release the information.
well, one guy got caught recently,
Mm-hmm.
and there'll be
Yes.
many people getting caught soon.
Yeah. So just be very careful. Any text messages that you receive, just be very careful. Any
Very,
links,
very,
don't click on them.
they're very vigilant, and if you do get anything, let the authorities know.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a phone number that you can call for the authorities?
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure Optus have their a number. Uh, is there anyone here with the Optus?
No,
I am.
I'm not. Oh, you are.
What what number do you call, David?
I know you can call Triple O and I tell them what
I
you
all your local police.
yeah, that's right.
can take a triple C scan.
Yes, Scam Watch always good to I guess let them know as well from the ACCC.
Mm.
Yeah, look, always Scam Watch is a highly up there, like you mentioned, Jonathan. But also, look, if you Google, I guess Optus, they'll be able to have a contact number there, the 1-800 number. So get in contact with them as soon as you receive any of these messages or links that may cause, I guess, suspicion to fraudulent activity.
Mm.
Also, just look, talk to your friends, talk to your peers. If you're unsure of what to do,
As you would say, reach out.
Yeah, reach out to others and allow them to
very
know
important.
if you're getting anything, any messages, or if you're unsure. Other people do know. Just make sure others know that you're what you're getting, and if you need help.
Yes, exactly. Because it's very important to tackle, the issue right away, rather than leaving over a long period of time. Because if you stop someone from taking $10, then you've pretty much lost $10. But if you hold it on for a long period of time and they take $10 within 4 or 5 years, that's $600 gone. You've pretty much lost $600 to
Look,
that one person.
if they can take $1, if they can take $1? What, what makes them stop from taking more than that?
That's why you need to stop it right at that
Exactly.
point in time. Exactly.
Stop with the
Stop it from the start before it gets any worse.
So, any final
Okay.
words?
Final thoughts, David. Since you brought it
Well,
up,
Yep.
go for it. What are your final thoughts?
um, well, uh, my final thought is scams should be stopped from the beginning, and be wary, and make sure you keep your details to yourself. and be careful of who you trust.
Yeah,
Don't trust
very
too many
important.
people with your information.
Very important. Jonathan, what are your final thoughts?
My final is be very wary of who you sign up to.
Mm, for sure, for sure. And David Cunningham, what are your final
Yes.
thoughts?
And
And
my final
also,
thoughts, I
what's
didn't.
happening next week?
Yeah, well, my final thought is that just to make sure that these scams don't let scammers want to basically like ruin our confidence and our esteem going forward, and that we actually learn the lessons from them, and that we make sure we actually don't let them destroy our our faith or confidence in ourselves, and that we actually build our lives going forward from them, and we don't just let them destroy who we are, because it's important we don't do that. And my final, and then what's happening next week is we're having a guest from Scamwatch on podcast for next week. So
Oh,
we
how
look forward to
exciting.
that.
Ooh,
So watch this space, ladies and gentlemen. My final thoughts before we wrap up: just be vigilant, be aware. If you do see any suspicious activity, act on it right away and don't delay it. And yeah, I guess that's it from us all. So thank you
but
very much.
for now,
If you want
you've
to CripChat.
been watching CripChat your week. A podcast on everything disability. Join us next week for more CripChat Australia.
Thank you everyone.